Name is Tom Gichuhi, the CEO for the Association of Kenya Insurers. Now, the basic reason why we decided to carry out this survey was basically to establish the role that Bancassurance as a distribution model plays in this market, in the insurance sector or the insurance market. As you heard from the presentation, the first time we carried out this kind of research was in 2017, and at that point we did establish that Bancassurance, which was established maybe about 5 years before that, had a contribution of about 8% of the premium written at that time, which was about 250 billion. So 10% of that, if you work out the numbers, then you know how much the Bancassurance model contributed to the overall premium. So this time round, in 2023, we decided to carry out another survey just to find out whether there has been growth in terms of the contribution of Bancassurance to the premiums, whether there are any challenges which may have come through over the period. And as you heard from the presentation, the premiums have gone up to about 360 billion total premiums in the industry, and the contribution by the Bancassurance is at 10%, which is when you look at the percentage point of view, 10% may be the difference between 8% in 2017 and 10% in 2023. It may look like the percentage is small, but when you look at the absolute numbers, we are looking at a premium of 360 billion as opposed to a premium of 250 billion then. So when you look at the absolute numbers, then the Bancassurance has contributed immensely to the growth of the premiums in this sector. As to the whole issue of loss ratio, we are talking about whether insurance is sold through other ordinary intermediaries like insurance brokers or other agents, or whether insurance is sold through the Bancassurance. We are selling insurance to the same Kenyans, and we are using the same premium rates, and the claims are actually just about the same. So we cannot authoritatively say that a business coming through Bancassurance has a better loss ratio. No, this loss ratio reflects the loss ratio that is identified from other intermediaries, whether it's direct insurance business, whether it is through brokers, ordinary brokers, or whether it is through other agents. The loss ratio really is not really determined by the distribution channel. The loss ratio is determined by the performance. What kind of claims are coming through, right? And we cannot say that the claims coming through from the persons insured through Bancassurance and the claims coming through from people insured through other intermediaries, we cannot say there's much difference. So the loss ratios are just about in the same area. Of course, loss ratios originating from motor insurance is always worse than the other classes for many reasons. for many reasons. Of course, motor contributes the highest premiums. Motor insurance also contributes the highest losses in the market. There are many factors that come to influence the losses coming through from motor insurance. I may not want to go into it. I know somebody talked about fraud. Yeah, fraud contributes to claims getting a little exaggerated. Maybe fraudulent claims coming through. It is a lot easier to push through fraudulent claims from motor than most of other insurance classes of insurance for other reasons. So, unless you have any other question, I think I have.
My final question would be, we have seen that during the same period, 2019-2023, there was the increase in claims. Maybe from where you sit, what are some of the factors that contributed to that? And again, you can touch on the concerns about the underwriting.
Well, again, the increase in claims need not be seen from the point of view of the distribution channel. The increase in claims cuts across. It doesn't matter whether a policy was sold through a bancassurance channel or any other broker, or whether even the client came directly. If our underwriting practice, because that's one of the reasons why loss ratios our claims seems to go up in terms of value and so on and so forth. We still have very high levels of competition among us insurance companies. And when you compete so fiercely, there is always the tendency of competing on price, and therefore bringing down the price, because if you hear that I am taking a particular insured risk at, let's say, 10% of the sum insured, and then you go and offer 7%. So what have you done? You have brought down the premium that is finally going to be paid. All right. So we are not getting adequate insurance premiums from the risks that we are insuring because of the competition. Now, when you generate lower premiums and the claims are still going up, what then would that mean? The loss ratios will always be very high. So the claims may have gone up, but the premium is not going up at the same level, and therefore that explains why we have high loss ratios.